So, chapter 10 was all about online media and how online is basically becoming our new way of connecting with the news. I mean, most of the chapters today have been about how we're getting news, and mostly the answers are we're getting our news from online. And hyperlinks are a big thing because even at the Georgian, like we have to put hyperlinks, or I mean, and even like in class, we have to put hyperlinks, and that's kind of it's kind of like we have to put hyperlinks because in order to move the story further, we have to put hyperlinks to kind of give a background on the story. And so there's so much that we can do and so much that we can learn from online media. And that's where we're getting our news today. And it's insane because we're used to like newspapers and television, but that's really not the norm anymore. And that's basically what the book has been talking about, what chapter 10 has been talking about. And it's kind of the new normal, you can say. And length is very important because no one wants to read a story. Like I work at the Georgian, and so many times I feel like I'm not writing enough. But I mean, people want the information short and quick. And so that's what I try to give them. And so that's why people have to make sure they're not writing too much. Because if you write too much, they're not going to care. They're going to look at the picture, they're going to look at the caption under the picture and move on. But if you just write short and sweet and to the point, that's what they want. That's what they're going to get. So it's just a lot. It's just a lot to learn because so much is changing in converged journalism today. And there's so much more going on, like plagiarism. With plagiarism, it's just like there's like you can because people will take something and then run with it, and then they don't even realize that they're plagiarizing. But you really have to make sure that what you're taking from another source, you are making sure that you are telling them like, okay, I got this from here, which is kind of what hyperlinks is all about. Because if you want to give more to the story, you have to hyperlink, and that's what this chapter is all about. And there's so much in news today that's changing, and with news media, and it's just and there's so much that we can learn, and there's so much that we can do to make the news better. And accuracy is a big deal because if you aren't accurate, then people do not want to read it, and people aren't going to read it. And if they do read it, they're going to call you out because they're like, okay, this person is not writing what he should be writing. This person is not giving us the facts. And that's what people want today. They want the facts. And if you don't give them the facts, then it's a mess basically because you need to get the fact out there to your viewers, to your readers. And there was so much going on with chapter 10, and there's so much that you can learn about journalism today. This is Anthony Belenfante with Converge Journalism.